So you guys sell to like a variety of different wholesale buyers. You mentioned like a little bit of retail, restaurants. How did you know that you were like, what were maybe some signs or that you were ready to scale the amount of buyers that you were working with? Like, what did that process look like?
Yeah, that's really funny. I always, I really go with my gut most of the time. And then a lot of times, when we were a smaller team, I have this saying like, sell now and repent later. So just keep going. And if you can handle it, you know when you're kind of pushing yourself to the max. But we've always just been, it's always been a seesaw, right? How many do we add more employees? Do we add more customers? I've always been of the belief is just keep adding more customers, and every step of the way or every step there will be more work that you're taking on, but then you get comfortable, realize, okay, this is what we need, so then I go hire the people, or we add the trucks, or add the space. Local line really, like, it from having one customer to then approaching the next customer and saying, hey, look, this is our platform, you can
Mhm.
do all your ordering through our platform. It made us look a lot bigger. It made us look a lot bigger than we actually were.
Mm.
And I can go into a place where Cisco was, or GFS, or some of the other big suppliers in the city, and they would say, okay, who are you guys? We don't really know anything about you. And then we'd be able to show them that, okay, look, this is all your ordering, everything is done through this one system. Now you're going to have pushback. There are more old school chefs that would want to email or call their order in. We really try to streamline it and push people to the platform. And then Kyle, you had mentioned, there are the bigger institutions that we deal with that are all POs. So, we get the POs at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And, yeah, we now have someone that inputs all the POs for us. But in the beginning, you kind of have to be open to what the customer wants. And I guess that's to go back to your question too about like how we added more people or how we approach people. We kind of just, whatever worked for them, we made it work for us.
Mhm.
And one thing I will say is that anyone can sell produce, right? Any farm could grow it, sell it. Any wholesaler can grow it, sell it. The one thing that really I think distinguishes us is the service. So we are a 24/7 operation, and a big reason for that is local line, because people aren't, I do put my phone away at some point, but if someone's calling me to ask about a question about a product or price, they can go online to check that, right?
Mhm.
But the service is really, really important. The relationship also matters, but I've had people call me up, a restaurant call me up at 6 o'clock in the afternoon and say, hey, we forgot to order tomatoes. Is there any way possible of getting it? And I've gone to the grocery store, put it in an Uber, and send it down to the restaurant. And then we'll even pay for the Uber, right? And it's just showing the customer that we're there for them 24/7. We are in a lot of places that we're one of three suppliers, but at the end of the day, we may not have the best price because we really push quality, but they'll always want to keep us there because we're that safety net as well.